Welcome back to Murder by Numbers! We are going to investigate Blake's office where the poor man's corpse is still here. Oh no. Here's the Murder Mystery poster. We can see the whole thing. That's just such a cute picture. I don't know why they had an alien episode, but alright. Gridmore Studios. Blinking here. Oh, there. Puzzle starts. Do 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 do. Okay. Like that. I don't think I can put anything more. No. Okay, that has to be a 1. That has to be a 1, that has to be a 1. Okay, so here, for example, there's going to be a 1 and a 2. So that means that this one has to be a 1, and this one has to be the 2, because otherwise it doesn't work, right, for this row, so we can do that. This has to be a 1, because it's at the end. 7 should be like that. That's a 1, that's a 1, that's a 1, that's a 1. Okay, so 4 can't fit there, so it has to be here. That 4 cannot fit there, so it has to fit here. That's a 2, and 2 can't be in any of the other places. There, this one's done. That one's done, that one's done, that one's done. That's done. 6, can't put anything there. Okay. Don't know which one that is. That's a 3. Has to be there. That's done. I can't say. That's a 1. 2, 3, 3. It's done. Boom. What is that? I actually don't know what that is. You found medical reports! That's just lying here. What? What? Why is there a medical report here? This is the medical examiner's report. Detective Cross must have called someone in to check the body. We use these in Murder Mystery when we need to know the basics about a murder. You know, cause of death, time of death. People were murdered on your TV show? Well, yeah, it's literally in the title. I didn't realize. I thought you said you were innocent. No one actually dies on the Scout show. Wow, I just changed his name. No one actually dies on the show, Scout. They're just acting. Acting? Ah, I see. The show wasn't real. You're just pretending to be an actress. No, I don't have time to explain this right now. Give me a minute to read this report. Cause of death. Blunt force trauma to the head. Just like the detective said. Why did he leave the medical report in here? What? Time of death, approximately 4:30 p.m. Where was I at 4:30 p.m.? According to my internal chronometer, that's when we met in the parking lot. Of course! Scout, I think I just found my alibi. Ms. Mizrahi? What are you doing in here? Hello, Bill. You really shouldn't be in here, Mizrahi. You're going to get yourself arrested. I couldn't stay in that break. I know I shouldn't be here, Bill, but I couldn't stay in that break room. How'd you even get out? I thought Detective Cross locked the door. I crawled out through the ventilation system. With a little help from Scout here. I am Scout. Hi! What is that, a flying fax machine? He's a robot of some kind. We haven't had much of a chance to get to know each other yet. Scout, this is Bill. He's the studio's one-man security team. Hello, Bill. Boy, technology these days is amazing, isn't it? My son can fax me his drawings from home and they come out right in my office here. No. Also, maybe shouldn't use too much of the office paper for that, but aw. Well, up until last week anyway. Now they've got him doing macaroni art at school. Chief cheese gummed up the machine something awful. Yeah, I shouldn't put cheese in a fax machine. Bill, I've got to prove to Detective Cross that I didn't kill Blake. Can you help? You know I'd do anything to help you out, Miss Mizrahi. I don't want to get in trouble. What have you been doing since Detective Cross arrived? He put me in charge of guarding the crime scene. He's got a lot to do, so I'm supposed to make sure no one gets in here or touches anything. You didn't touch anything, did you? Who, me? Of course not. You got nothing to worry about. What about the medical examiner's report? You were reading it just a minute ago. Did you forget? The report? Oh, jeez, that's super important. I'm gonna be in so much trouble if Detective Cross hears about this. Thanks, Scout. You're welcome, Honor. I love Scout. Scout and Casey are the best characters. You and Detective Cross. What do you think of Detective Cross? Honestly, he's kind of scary. I told him I like his badge, and he towered over me like some kind of enormous angry telephone pole. I swear, he looks twice as big up close. He just stood there, frowning at me. Felt like hours. Then he pointed at my tie and said it was unprofessional. I like this tie. This tie is cool, man. I want to prove my innocence. All I want to do is prove to Detective Cross that I didn't kill Blake. You're a smart cookie, Ms. Mizrahi, but shouldn't we let the detective do his job? And stay in the break room all night? No thanks. Maybe he knows what he's doing, but he's taking too long. At this rate, the real killer is going to get away before he's even interviewed us. I know I'm just an actress in a detective show. Hell, I wasn't even the main character. But I can help. Maybe, but you're going to need some serious evidence to convince Detective Cross you're not a suspect. The medical examiner's report says Blake died around 4:30 p.m. I'd left Blake's office way before that. That's great, but can you prove it? I've seen it in your show. You need evidence. Scout, did you record anything on those cameras of yours? Yes, Honor. I automatically keep a cyclical buffer of the past few hours of visual input. However, I have no way of displaying those images. All the technology and they didn't think to give you a printer? I'll add it to the list. You know, that reminds me of the fancy CCTV system we were supposed to get. Then they trimmed the budget and it ended up only getting installed out in the parking lot. Typical management, I'm telling you. Any excuse to cut corners. We can't afford things, more security officers, something, he has more to do at his job. Wait, are you saying there's CCTV outside? Sure, no one ever showed me how to use it, but it's there. The CCTV can prove my alibi. Bill, that CCTV can prove my alibi! I was in the parking lot when the murder happened! Can you pull the footage to show to Detective Cross? Well, in theory, but you need my fingerprint to open the security office door, and I'm supposed to stay here and guard the crime scene. Guard it from who? Everyone else is locked in the break room. What if the murderer comes back? Then Scout will, blast them with his death ray. Really? He can do that? Honor, I don't have... Yes, that is a thing that he can do. Absolutely. Yes. Now could you go and get that tape, please? Oh, jeez. Okay, if you're sure. I'll be as quick as I can. Honor, I don't have a death ray. I know, Scout. Just play along, okay? My first real crime scene. It's nothing like I imagined. I thought you pretended to solve crimes on your TV show. I did. And I've read so many mystery novels, seen so many movies. It sounds ridiculous now, but I guess I convinced myself I'd know how to handle a real murder. But now I'm standing here, looking at the body of my friend, and... Door opens. Bill, did you get the tapes already? Wow, that was bad. Jesus! Detective Cross will do just fine. Thanks. You want to give me an explanation, or shall I skip straight to the handcuffs? Well, I can't believe you're not Jesus, I guess. Hello, Detective Cross. I can't wait to see how you're going to try and talk your way out of this. I can explain everything. Oh, actually, we didn't present evidence to Bill. Not that I think we needed to, but it would have been funny to see his answers. Okay, I can explain everything. How'd you even get in here? Through the air vent? The air vent? Who do you think you are, John McClane? Maybe if you hadn't locked us in the break room, I could have used the door like a normal person. Oh, really? My apologies. Didn't realize I should have made it easier for you to tamper with the crime scene. I realize this looks bad, but I got sick of waiting around. You haven't even taken our statements yet. This is real life, not some 2-bit TV show. Good police work takes time. I'm just trying to find some way to prove I didn't kill Blake. He was my friend. And you thought breaking into the crime scene was going to help your case? Actually, I did. There's solid proof I didn't do it. Bill's just gone to get the security tapes. I was beginning to wonder where he'd gone. Maybe you convinced him to leave so you could screw around with the real evidence. You'll see once he gets back. You just have to trust me. Trust doesn't get you very far in my line of work. Let's present him some evidence. You call that evidence? You're going to have to do better than that, Ms. Rai. Well, I thought my tampon was great evidence. What do you mean? Call it evidence. I think he's going to say it about everything. I shouldn't tell him I took this until I've got the CCTV tape to back it up. Yeah, no, I didn't think he was gonna. Have you got any leads? Have you got any leads yet? Yeah, I'm looking at one right now. Please, detective, I was just trying to help. Being a detective on TV doesn't mean you're qualified to waltz in and take over a real murder investigation. Real police work isn't a game. It's dangerous. You don't know the first thing about it. That's where you're wrong. My dad was on the force. And I suppose he told you all about it? He didn't have to. He'd come home exhausted every night. I saw what it did to him. I might not have the training, but I understand the job. I know what it takes. I feel like that doesn't tell you a lot about how to do police work, though. Like, it really doesn't. Don't make me laugh. I've seen your show. You wouldn't last 5 minutes on the force. What would you do if the killer showed up right now? I would blast them with my death ray. Oh my god, Scout! Oh my god, my baby! He's just kidding, detective. What's taking so long? What's taking you so long anyway? We've been stuck in that room for hours. Just doing my job. There are a lot of things to cover. Security, photography, evidence collection. I read enough mysteries to know it shouldn't take this long. Something's wrong. So I'm a little understaffed. Nothing I can't handle. Oh, great! It's reassuring to know that Blake's death is so high on the LAPD's list of priorities. Central's screwing me around again. But it won't work. I might be old, but I'm not getting pushed into a desk job yet. It takes as long as it takes, and that's the end of it. This is Scout. Detective Cross, this is Scout. Looks like something out of Buck Rogers. Another movie, I guess? Are you a real detective? Can you help me find my creator? You better get this flying toaster out of my face before things get ugly. Scout, maybe you should leave the nice detective alone. Okay. Hey, baby. Alright, Ms. Rai. I think it's time we move this conversation down to the precinct, don't you? I got it, Honor. I found the security tape. Nice of you to join us. Ah, Detective Cross! Oh, jeez! I mean, what a pleasant surprise! Maybe I'm getting forgetful in my old age, but didn't I tell you to guard this room? I am guarding the room. I mean, I was. I just had to go and, Character explained how Miss Marple over here managed to get in. I know who Miss Marple is, though. I know who Miss Marple is. That's an Agatha Christie character. Yes. You said to make sure nobody got through that door. You, didn't say anything about the air vent? So you wandered off and left a murder suspect at the scene of the crime. Alone. With all the evidence. Well, when you say it like that... I only went to check the CCTV system. Would have been back sooner, but I had to take the darn thing apart to get at the tape. Couldn't you just press the eject button? There's an eject button? I mean, nobody showed him how to do it. He said it himself. So, what do you say, detective? Care to see my evidence? You've got 5 minutes. After that, I'm taking you downtown. That's all I need. Scout, can you scan this? Puzzle! Okay, 10... 8... 10, 10, 8... That has to be a 2, which makes that a 1. And it has to be like that. 7. No. Actually, yes. Has to be a 1 there. 7. Has to be a 2. That one's done. So that's a 2. Boom. You found CCTV tape! Ooh! Detective rank D! Detective rank up! A new bonus puzzle has been added to Scout's memory bank. Oh, a TV. Okay, what are we looking at? This is the security footage of the parking lot earlier this afternoon. Look, there's Bill. Who's down in the background? Looks like they've got spray cans. You got a problem with vandals around here, Bill? Them? Oh no, they're just contractors. We got a lot around here. You know, painters, carpenters. They're not contractors, they're kids. They've got skateboards, for God's sakes. I mean, contractors are allowed to have skateboards, but I do see your point. They usually don't on the job. Didn't you say you were looking for kids doing graffiti earlier, Bill? Oh, jeez. As enlightening as this is for some of us, I don't see how this proves anything useful. I'm getting to that, Detective. Bill, can you fast forward to about 4:30 p.m.? He doesn't know that there's an eject button, but he can fast forward a VHS tape? I guess the CCTV thing looks different. There, that's it. See? That's me standing by my car. I spoke to Bill, then Scouts. Okay, you were in the parking lot. So what? Blake was already dead. Those kids must have done it. What? No. Blake was already dead. Blake was already dead. He died around 4:30 p.m. and the CCTV footage clearly shows I was in the parking lot. Well, I'll be damned. Not bad for a TV detective, huh? I guess not. Now, if something, whatever... Wait a second, how do you know the time of death? Bill, did you let her read the medical report? Oh, geez. Whoopsie. Listen up, everyone. I need to keep you here for a little longer. Oh yeah, so I'm not gonna give him the fake accent, so... Please, detective, I've spent the last 20 minutes trying to get John and Becky to stop arguing. I'd have more luck sorting out the Middle East. If you need something to keep you occupied, start working on those statements. What about me? Can I help out some other way? Scout could... Listen, Nancy Drew. I know who Nancy Drew is, and her name is Kitty. Kitty in Swedish for some reason. I don't know. They didn't like Nancy, I guess. You got lucky with that CCTV, but that was all it was. Luck. Now go home and let the professionals handle this. Hey, how come she gets to go home? She could be the murderer. I've seen evidence that proves otherwise. Only thing she's guilty of is being a pain in my ass. You can't keep me locked up in here. What if I'm next? Don't worry, babe. If anyone tries anything, I'll whack them with one of my dumbbells. You brought dumbbells with you on a job? Hey, you never know when you're gonna find a spare 5 minutes to work up a sweat. Which, I mean, that's fine. I can't with the face he makes. I can't. Okay, whew. Know what I mean? I can't. Ugh, a reclusive nun would get what you mean. And even she'd think 5 minutes is pathetic. I mean, whatever time it takes. If you're good, you're good. Why does it matter how long it is? Wait! Did I just find Becky funny? Detective, I am begging you! You have got to let us out here! I am losing it. Fine, you can leave the goddamn room. Just stay inside the studio grounds, okay? I mean it. Any of you try anything, and I'll have you tackled by a patrolman faster than you can say WrestleMania. Quick question. How cute is this theoretical patrolman? How good is his credit? Does he get on well with his mother? As for you, go home. I just love it. Just like, how cute is this theoretical patrolman? Just for the record, you guys are all screwed. I don't know. I'm putting that in my report. Or you're all weird, I guess, whatever. Praise the goddess, we're free! Ish. Guess I should go home now, like he said. Don't feel bad, babe. You earned it. You said you were gonna prove yourself innocent, and you went out and did it. I did, didn't I? So what are you waiting for? You're free to go. Uh-oh. You got that look on your face. Don't think you can hide it from me, Missy. I know that look. That's the honor Mizrahi I'm not giving in special. I got myself out of trouble. But what about you guys? What about Blake? He gave me my big break. I wouldn't even be here without him. He wasn't just my boss. He was my friend. Right up until he fired you. But that's just it. It doesn't make any sense. All I could think of at the time was how angry I was, but looking back, he was so nervous. What's happening to my voice? You've been playing a detective too long, babe. You're starting to sound like one. It's not just me. There's something else going on. I can't just leave. If you want to keep investigating, Honor, I am here to help. Scout? Don't you want to go and find a real detective? You may not be a real detective, but maybe that's okay. Maybe what I really need is a partner. I'm good at finding things, but I'm not good with people. But you convinced Bill to help you. You proved your innocence to Detective Cross. So maybe I don't need a real detective after all, because together we can solve anything. If you want to try, that is. Why not? I think I'm getting to like... I think I'm getting to liking having you around. That's how you say it, right? I think it's... I'm getting to liking having you around. I think. Something like that. How about you, Casey? Will you help me look into it? Absolutely. You know I've got your back. But, can I pop to the loo first? I've needed to go for hours, and I am genuinely scared something is about to burst. Location unlocked office. I really thought it was gonna say bathroom. Dude, go to the bathroom! Please! Anyways, let's do some investigation first, because then we can show people evidence. So I usually start with that. Oh, wait a minute, what was that? Hello, hi. Looks like a 10. That's a 3. Okay, so we can't do all the way there. That has to be a 1. Otherwise it doesn't work. It has to be a 2. That's a 5. Whoa. That's not gonna work. It has to be a 3. Okay, this has to be the 4. That's the 1. That's a 1. That has to be a 1. Same from there. There. That's the 6. There we go. Coffee pot. What is this liquid, Honor? That's coffee. I don't know how I'd get through the day without it. I see. So it's a kind of fuel, like gasoline. Kind of, but it tastes better. Or at least it's supposed to. The stuff from our coffee machine, on the other hand, I'm having difficulty understanding. Is this coffee machine a fuel dispenser? I apologize for asking so many questions. Many of the intratextual connections in my ontological database were lost when I was discarded. You lost me at ontological. Isn't that something to do with insects? I know many things, but the relationships between those things is unclear. I am trying to rebuild them. I don't know if it's fuel or not, Scout. It's complicated. Not everything can be broken cleanly into simple facts like that. No, I think you can explain coffee. It's not fuel as in like your body will die without it, but it's like extra energizing. I see. You do? No, but my programming tells me that is a good thing to say when faced with things I don't understand. I don't know about that, but okay. Huh, I see. something's on the floor. That's 10. There. Yeah, but I mean, you can use these to like do. I use them for like counting overlaps and stuff like that. So, no, what am I doing? Oh my god, what am I doing? There we go. What's that? Oh, it's an ID or something? An ID card! It's an ID card. Looks like it belongs to Tully. He seems to be quite forgetful with his belongings. Wait a second. This card says it's a Gridmore Studios ID, but I don't recognize the design at all. Do you think it's fake? Sorry, Honor, I have no reference to compare against. Perhaps there's someone more familiar with these cards who can help? Like Bill. Ooh, yes, talk to me, Casey. Actually, you know what? Time's up. We will have to talk to him next time so that he'll have to wait we go into the bathroom. Sorry, dude. Sucks, but, well, life, I guess. Save that just in case something happens. Cool beans. Yes, so that is it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see ya!